Get 1,000 likes, and this is the deal.
I don't know why people aren't doing it right now. You guys better get on it.
So let's go to Wild and share the Wild Wednesday. We will announce the winners on Friday around lunchtime. I mean, realistically, you go there, and it'll say May 7, 2016, Sunset Speedway promo. Like it, share it, get it out. I'm telling you right now.
Well, and with the ticket giveaways we're doing now, right? I mean, all you got to do is go on Facebook, share a post from Willamette Speedway, tell your friends to share a post. I got a shot at winning tickets, 2-seater rides.
We gave out 5
sweets. Oh. I mean, that's the way to do it right there.
5 people last week got a ride in the 2-seater, and literally it started out with John Gamble. John is one of our Northwest Extreme late model drivers. He drives the number 88. He's just a cool guy. Since the modifieds and stuff weren't there last week, Kenny Miller actually filled in that seat for the rest of the night, gave the 2-seater ride. Now, if you ever get a ride with Kenny...
I was going to say it.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's $10 a lap, right? 5 laps, $50. I'm telling you, if you sit there and you say... Because he'll ask you, how do you want to go, what do you want to do? You want to have fun, blah, blah. And if you sit there and say, scare me... I'm telling you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never been in a race car and you do this, you're gonna get out, and you're literally
you're either gonna love racing or you're absolutely gonna hate it.
He's gonna so close to the wall. It's just he will give you every single.
He'll give you the adrenaline rush you've always wanted,
man.
But he just might say, you know what, I'll never go on the racetrack again.
That Finish Line Graphics 2-seater one has way cool wrap. It's awesome, but the guys and stuff that drive it will make sure that you have the time of your life. It is the money well spent, and to be able to go out there and be part of it. And it's different, from a spectator, you actually go out on the track and you see it. It's so much different once you're out there and you actually get to see the banking in the track and everything else than sitting in the stands. And the very first lap on the very first person that Kenny took out, he spun him out in turn 1 and 2. He's like, all right, now watch it. And then he got the tire all hooked up, got tires warm and stuff, started drifting it down the straight. That had to be fun. It was a cool deal.
That had to be a fun deal.
Make sure you go to Sunset Speedway. Like us on Facebook. Go to sunsetspeedwaypark.com. Of course, you guys are already on Moxie Media Promotions. We have all the links and stuff there.
Willamette Speedway on Facebook. Win tickets.
If you guys... Man, if you aren't doing it right now, don't do it now because you're listening to us, because that's just how it is. But, as soon as we're done, make sure you go do this.
Yeah, get your friends to get on there. Get on Facebook. All you gotta do is click share.
Right?
Share it, share
You're
it.
on Facebook anyways.
It's free tickets, man.
Yeah.
Guys, you want to talk about something, text us, 503-991-2838. Give us a call. We'll put you on the air. Let's have some fun with that. The show is all about the fans. It's about keeping it interactive, keeping you guys having fun, and that's what we're here for. So you guys want to call, you want to text 503-991-2838. Good call at the last show. John Campos gave us a jingle, and we talked.
That was cool.
It was a fun conversation. If you can always go back, we post these shows on Moxie. You can search Corey Penfold on Spreaker. You can listen to every show we do this broadcast. They stay up. You're welcome to go on. Use them for a marketing deal. Hey, look, these guys are talking about me on Northwest Dirt News.
And at both tracks too. If you have a business and you want to sponsor, if you want one of your signs out there, make sure you get a hold. Dickie Gamble up there, Sunset Speedway, Chris down at Willamette. Get your business out there.
Well, the thing about that is you look at those banners, you get the big, 10 by 12, 8 by 12 banners. It's not expensive. It's a great way to advertise.
For a whole year long?
Well, it's 26 races. You're in front of the best race cars in the Northwest region. You've got a captive audience seeing your banner week in, week out. Get out there. Support local dirt track racing, put your banner up, spend a couple $100, write it off as a tax, tax deal, and come out and just check out some of the the best racing you're going to find. I want to share something interesting on our show, Josh. We after the show, during the show, we tend to watch statistics. Real important to us. We see who's listening. We see where what cities tuned in the most, what percentage of our audience is coming from what direction. Right. The last couple shows we've done, race fans, I want to talk about this. I think this is pretty cool.
This is actually really cool.
So in the last 2 shows we've done here on Northwest Dirt News, going back and looking at the stats, we have actually been listened to in 4 different countries.
Seas.
Mexico's one of them. Right. France was one of them. Canada.
Canada was another
Canada,
one.
Mexico, France.
Guys here at Moxie, they behind the scenes, they do a huge.
Sam Pettit, Adam Passmore, Jeremy Lambert, Michael Patterson. These guys are working all the time with Moxie.
I mean, in Moxie, his stuff is growing, and you're going to see at the track. We've done it a couple times. At Willamette Speedway. The in-car audio. During caution and stuff, and we're going to bring some of that to Sunset Speedway. We have this huge, ladies and gentlemen. Literally, we have this bucket. In this bucket, we have so many ideas to bring to the track, and it's trying to get them all in.
They're new ideas, and we'll try them throughout the season and see what works, what doesn't work. Those that don't work won't come back to the track. I'll tell you right now, the in-car audio, the in-car interview we did with Justin Evans, our phones blew up at the racetrack. I can't tell you how many comments we had by that. Justin didn't realize what that did, not just for our show, but for Moxie itself.
It even boosts some of his fan ratings at the track too.
It was a neat deal to actually talk to Justin in his race car under caution during a race. And fans really like that. So we'll do some more of that this year, race fans. It's kind of a cool deal. But once again, you want to talk to us, give us a call, 503-991-2838.
We actually have a caller.
Josh,
we actually have a caller in right now. Let's see who this is. Moxie Media, who's this? Hey, how you doing, Nick? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you on speaker, okay?
Nick Anderson, owner of the number 97.
So, how you doing, Nick?
Nick, welcome to Northwest Dirt News.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Oh, not bad.
Hey, first of all, I want to congratulate you guys on a fantastic run this weekend. You guys had the 97 dialed in. Ron did a hell of a job of piloting that race car, and I know you're proud of him. Let's talk about that. And as a car owner, what's it like to watch your car do that?
Oh, I about have a heart attack every weekend.
Yeah, I can see why.
I love to watch him drive. That's the only reason we do it.
Well, he was slinging that thing around pretty good, and he had that thing dialed in. Those guys, they got to be worried about that 97. Now, you and I have talked a little bit. I know you've followed our show since we started doing this deal down at the Bakersfield Budweiser Nationals. I want to say thanks for being a loyal listener. That is cool. Let's go back to the modified feature Saturday night. Tell me your perspective and what you were seeing and thinking and feeling and what happened afterwards.
Oh, it was just a very rough track, and we made a couple adjustments to the car, and the old guy just stepped up and got her around there. He sure knows how to drive a car.
I'll give you props on that. Yes, he does. It was a fantastic job of driving, and I know you're proud of him, and I'm hoping that we'll see more of that from the 97, with Ron as your pilot. Did you have anything you want to talk about in specific?
No, I just called to say hi, but actually, Ron's going to go for Rookie of the Year this year, so I guess we'll be out there a bunch.
Well, that's cool, man. It's awesome to see, especially a rookie like that drive so hard as he does, and have a team owner, as cool as you are. We've got a couple chances and stuff to meet, down there at Sunset, at Willamette. It's wonderful to see a car owner like you be so dedicated in the race program and stuff for him. Rookie of the Year, I realistically, I don't see that too far away from him and having a win in his pockets, here sometime soon.
Thanks, Corey.
No, that was actually Josh, but it's okay. We all.
But hey, I'll agree to what he said. I can absolutely see Ron Berry parking that thing as a winner in Victory Lane this year. I mean, that car is fast, and you guys have got a good program there.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Absolutely. Hey, you're a man of so many words and stuff, and we have our phone just blowing up, and we just want to thank you so much for listening over there, and we'll see you next week.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Thanks, Nick. Have a good week. That was Nick Anderson, owner of the number 97, driven by none other than Ron Berry. Finished second at the IMCA Modified feature at Willamette Speedway last week. Heck of a job. And I got a message during the week from Ron saying, saying that, we've listened to your show since the Budweiser Nationals. Listen, look, this text message came in on the Moxie phone. Joey Tanner and Colin Weinberg are sitting around working on race cars listening. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. We can't do the show without you guys and guys like Nick and all the fans out there. This is just going to get bigger and better as the year goes. But, once again, 503-991-2838, Moxie Media 2016 at Gmail. Give us some, emails, questions, things you want to say, shout-outs, hit us up. That's what we're here for.
I mean, we're just looking at some of the texts and stuff that are coming in and stuff, too, is that, make sure, too, you're talking about, Joey up there at Collins working on that late model, trying to get ready for next week, is that also discount race car parts, every safety item that is listed there in Speedway catalog that, that they carry, they are not making a dime through the month of May, to any racer out there, any safety item at cost.
Well, if you're a racer and you want to step up anything in your safety program, whether it's a helmet, belts, shoes, all that stuff, seats, get a hold of those guys at Discount Race Car Parts. Check it out. They'll give you a deal. I mean, like I said, they're not there to make the money this month. They're there to step your guys' program up and help you out with your racing program and keep you guys safe. And awesome deal from the Weinberger family and those guys. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, that's what racing's all about. We are a family, and that's a perfect example of what our community is.
It's cool, to see some of these guys. We go out there and we talk to the racers. Prior to getting out on the track, we do our walk-arounds and everything, and we talk about, hey, what's new from last week, and what's new, what's upcoming up in your race program. And just like Joey, he, wanted to say, thank you so much to Walters for loaning him that car. Walters is going to get back in that car. He says he loves the crate program, but he just kind of wants to get,
He's a big motor guy. Joey likes that big motor.
Joey does. Yeah, he's always been, the type to, Mama, I want to go fast type thing. And so it's good to see him back in that X Factor 1111 next week. But I mean, it's I'm ready to go. Sunset has a great program for next week. The IMC Modifieds are back in town. The Budweiser IMC Modifieds. You got the Sport Mods that ran last week. Gonna run this week. The 600 restricted and 600 open micros are gonna be there. That is just something I like. I like them.
Yeah, they're crazy cars. They're dangerous, but they're fast and they're fun, right? And they put on a heck of a show. So, it's been an awesome deal. I'm looking forward to our next show already. The safety show coming up, you guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be educational, and we're going to do everything we can to give you guys the best that we can to keep your program safe.
So we actually have on the phone right now, we have none only than Joey the Man Tanner.
Oh, Tanner.
What's up, big guy?
What's going on, guys?
Just talking about you.
Just sitting here in the Moxie studio talking racing, man. Where are you at?
I'm sitting in the Superman modified.
What are you doing in that car?
I'm helping Colin out. He needs some help. He's got a.
He's going, Joey. Pump the brakes, Joey.
Tomorrow or the next day, so I'm helping get his stuff together so we can go.
Colin's laying on the car, bleeding the brakes, and Joey's pumping the pedal.
Hey, Joey, I actually got a chance to talk to you, for 5 minutes, today, and we talked about, the Walters and stuff allowing you to drive his car and how thankful you are for that program. But you're jumping back into that 1111 for next week. How does that feel?
It feels great. It's been a long journey waiting for it to happen. That car is just so good. I just got comfortable with it. And anytime you don't drive it, it's a shame. But like you said, fortunate enough that Dave was giving me his car to run to keep me in points. And, we did a good job in that car. We were able to keep up the points. But I'm really excited. There's just nothing like driving your own car and, the comfort zone.
Well, and that's it. It gives you the opportunity to drive It gives you the opportunity to drive the car like you want to drive your car. You don't have to worry about wrecking it. You don't have to worry about being safe. You can let it hang out and throw the dice a little more.
The thing is, The thing is too is that with Joey, I don't think he's afraid of wrecking or hanging it out. Especially any car that he has. I mean, he's a hard driver every single time. Let's talk a little bit about last week, or this following week.
I wanted to get to that because, Victory Lane interviews go so fast, and we don't get to spend a lot of time with fans rolling out of the track and stuff. But, Joey, let's talk about that. Let's talk about what was going on in the 67 and the battle with Rob May. I mean, an incredible show for the fans, and you guys are partly responsible for my voice still not being 100%, so thank you to that.
So it was a good race. It was a hard race. The track wasn't pretty smooth, but, I did as best you could with, the weather we've had lately, and, the races, the hard races, definitely ones for, for your body. It put a lot of wear and tear on your body, but it was a good race. I couldn't have helped. I asked for a better run. I mean, we weren't expecting that in the crate motor to be out there running up, especially when it's taxing rough like that. The big motors usually prevail. So, it was